Hello friends, my name is Muhammad Sunnatul Naeem and I am from Bangladesh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My motive behind creating this channel is to make easy to understand tech videos, and I want each and every individual, whoever is interested in technology, to be able to understand it in the easiest possible way. I post two videos weekly, but sometimes four or five videos in a weekly basis I upload in my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the MD09 channel. Thank you. Now,
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll talk about what is programming language. In simple word we can say what is programming language in simple words. A programming language is a vocabulary and set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer or computing device to perform special tasks. The term programming language usually referred to high-level languages such as Basic C, C++, COBOL, Java, Fortran, and Ada and Pascal. Here we can see the history of languages. It means programming languages. So here we can see the Fortran, Algol, ANSIC, etc. programming languages name. So in the left side you can see it, and in the right side we can see the programming languages diagram. In this diagram we can see two machines. It means two computers. These two computers were the old version of computers. In the past years, the computer has magnificently changed its transform, because computers transforms, and for this reason we get the PC and Mac type computer. So here history of languages are also combined with the computers, because if we want to program any kind of problem solving, then we can use the programs like Algol, Fortran, and ANSIC. So in the old days these computers was used to programming, but nowadays we got the PC platform and Mac platform for programming. So it was very important for that reason. Here you can see the generation of programming languages. Here the programming languages generation are given below. The machine language was the first generation, the assembly language was the second generation, the procedural language was the third generation, problem oriented was fourth language, and it means fourth generation of that language, and natural language means fifth language. It was the fifth generation of languages. So these generation of programming languages are very important for the history of programming languages. The programming languages has its generations. We saw that. So here we can see the programming languages level. There are two types of programming language level. One is low level programming language and another is high level programming languages. Low level programming languages are first generation language, just like machine language, and second generation language, assembly language. But the third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation languages are like third generation language, COBOL, Basic C, Ada, etc. languages are high level language, and the fifth generation language, natural language, also high level language. So the generation of programming languages are divided into two parts. We see here in the modern term we get some high level language like C++, Ruby. Today is a modern era. In this modern era we use the programming languages like C++, Ruby, JavaScript, Python, C#, C, MATLAB, PHP, Java, and R languages. So here we see that the Python is a very popular language nowadays, because Python is a language which can be used for learning programming for any types of beginners. So here it is also a very important language for learning programming. C and C++ are the core programming language for learning programming language for any types of beginner. Here we can see the C programming language. C programming language is the mother language of computer. So the experts are said that C is the mother language for computer programming. All the college students and the university students, those who are trying to learn programming, they are recommended for learning C programming language because it is called the mother programming language. So here we can see it in the diagram. Here you can see the diagram. Here you can see the languages are given below. Here is a programmer is trying to coding, and for this reason they are trying to write code in Arduino, HTML5, Python, C Sharp, HTML5, Swift, JavaScript, or CSS, Swift. So these languages are nowadays very popular for learning programming. Here we can see top 5 programming languages for freelancers. The freelancing is a very popular occupation for all kinds of people. Today I am going to tell top 5 programming languages for freelancers. Here we can see the index below. Here the first language is Python. The Python is used for learning basic programming for all kinds of generations people. The Python is a very simple language to learn. After learning Python, anybody can start his development. So after that we can see PHP. PHP means hypertext precursor. It is also a development process language. The PHP is used for developing web pages, dynamic web pages. So it is also a popular language. Ruby is also a very popular language for development. Swift is also a popular language for development, but JavaScript is the most popular language and the first popular language in the community of learning programming languages, because JavaScript is used for developing any kind of development that is based on browsers. So that's all. Here we can see the top 5 languages for backend programming. Here you can see the 5 background. It means the backend programming languages. Here you can see the Node.js. Then you can see Python. Then you can see Java. Then you can see Kotlin, and then you can see PHP. These are the most popular languages for developing any kind of backend development. We can say it. If you are a programmer, then you have to select one backend programming language for developing any kind of development process. We can see here in the diagram. Today, for development or starting any kind of learning programming languages, Python is the best language for recommended by the communities and the experts. So if you want to learn the beginning of programming, then I will recommend you learning starting by Python, because Python is a very simple programming language and you can start learning Python very easily. Java is also a very important language for development. It is a very popular and fast usable language for the running community of developers. So you can see that from the diagram. If you are a web developer, then you have to use the PHP. PHP means hypertext precursor. Hypertext precursor is also a very important development language for backend development of web pages. It is the only programming language that is open source for developing any kind of development of websites. There are some Development kits for it also available. These are Laravel and other types of system. So here we can see the Kotlin language. It is used for making mobile apps. It is also a very important language for development. Here you can see the programming language is a very important for development part. Here we can see the development area. It is called the IDE. It means integrated development environment. It is used for writing codes and it has many other features. So if you learn any kind of programming language, but if you are learning every day, then you need to have a text editor or a IT. It means integrated development environment. If you are learning C programming language, then you need C coding editor. So you have to use code blocks ID. It is a mandatory ID for everybody who is learning C programming languages. So after that, here you can see the SQL and other languages. SQL means structured query language. It is used for the database language. It is used for coding the databases for the applications. So it is also a very important language for development part. Here you can see the top 5 most in demand programming languages in the today's job market. So here you can see it in the diagram. Best programming languages to learn for job and future. If you are learning coding, then you need to have a computer. It means it would be a laptop or it would be a PC or it can be a Mac programming yearbook. So it is very important to have a computer with you for writing code. Here we can see a developer is developing an application. This is a demonstration of how to write a code and how to become a programmer. A programmer is a choosy person. He writes code very cleanly for developing a product for his client. So here you can see it in the demonstration. The most programming languages are very important for development, but we can see some trending programming languages here, just like Ruby, Java, C++, C, Pascal, C++, Python, PLSQL, etc. So in the conclusion, we can see which programming languages to learn to increase your scope of opportunities as a professional. We have already demonstrated all the parts what programming languages you need to learn in this digital era. So it is your decision which part of the programming languages you will learn. So that's it for today. Thank you for being with me, and I will come back with this type of contents in the future, and I will request you to subscribe to my channel. If you like my video, then you can give a subscription to my channel, and you can like this video, and you can write a comment in the comment box of this video, and I request you to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for future contents that will upload in my channel. And that's it for today. Thank you very much.